At about 10 o'clock, we were all kind of like, hey, let's go for a bit of a walk. You know, we'll just go to the end of the road, not too far, because, you know, it's getting pretty late. We left the house at about 10 o'clock, and we got to the end of my road. It was literally just probably like a good like 20 meters up the road. There was like, our house is the first one, then it comes around and it curves, so not that far really. And then one of my friends is like, hey, let's walk to the bridge, because we have like our road turns onto this other road that goes over the freeway. So we're like, yeah, sure, let's walk to the bridge, the overpass. So we do that, and then another friend is like, well, we're up here now, we may as well walk to the park on the other side. So we did that. We get to the park, and we're all like, yeah, this is cool, but you know what? There's a cooler park just down the road, behind the shops and stuff, like on the other side, a little bit here. Let's walk to that. So we did that. Yeah, we're having a great time bopping along in this little park, just running around. And then one of my friends asks, hey Sam, I heard there's a musical village around here. Can we go? And I was like, sure, let's do it. So basically the park was here, and it was good like probably, I'm not sure, I'm not good with distances, but it had to be up to 1 kilometer down the road sort of thing. And so we're walking down this big long road in the middle of the night. Side note, none of us had our phones on us. None of us had our phones. We're walking down this big long stretch of road, and there's some houses up here, but as we keep going, there's no more houses. And then we see the last street light. And we just keep walking because, you know, we're dumb teenagers of like 14 and 15. We didn't know what was up. We get to the point where we can actually see the lights of the other town shining through this like gap in the trees and houses and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, we're pretty far out. Yeah, cool, I can deal with this. We keep walking, and finally we get to the musical village, and we get there, and of course it's not open. It's like 11 or 12 at night. So we just kind of sit there for 5 minutes, and then we're like, yeah, this is boring, let's go home. Yeah, so we go there for like not even 5 minutes, and then we realise that we're bored out of our minds, so we decide to turn back round. And we're walking back, and we finally get back to the park and stuff, and then we're sitting there for a little bit, and this car approaches us. It slowly drives up, it stops for a bit, a little bit too long. We all kind of look at it and we're like, I mean, there's a group of a good like 7 or 8 of us, but it was still pretty scary. And then it just drives off. So that's it, we're like, okay, it's a little bit too late. We don't actually know the time because none of us brought our phones with us. Ah! And so we decided to leave the park. Yeah, we're walking back, and we were probably like, we can still see the park, so we're a little bit further away from the park, but we can still see the entrances of the park and stuff. This car comes back again, and it's driving past real slow, and it slows down. And one of my friends is just like, put up your hoods, don't look at the car, don't look at the car, just put up your hoods and just keep walking, like, if you put up your hood, they won't be able to see you. And we're walking along and stuff, we're like trying to ignore this car, and all of a sudden it just almost comes to a halt in front of us, and then it's like, and the window goes down. We all kind of look over, and from inside the car, this guy just goes, and then the car just speeds off. And we just were like, okay, shit, man, we have to go. Like, we don't know if this car's coming back. We don't know if they're gonna do something to us. Let's just go back. Also, keep in mind that in the group of 7 or 8 of us, there was one boy. Because just, yeah, like that's all who came, I guess. But yeah, and we had no weapons, no protection. There was like, I think probably 4 of us were scouts, or 3 of us were scouts actually. So we knew how to deal with the wilderness, I guess. So we finally make our way back, that sort of thing. We finally get back to the house, and Mum hears us coming and comes out, and she's in tears. I mean, completely justified too. We'd been out for like 2, almost 3 hours in the middle of the night with no phones, no way of communication, no, hey, well, we're going out for this amount of time sort of thing. Mum just didn't know where we were. She was upset and like completely fine and stuff. We were idiots. We were like 14 and 15. We were complete and utter idiots. We get back inside and I'm just like freaking out because I was like, oh no, my parents are gonna be really, really angry at me. And then my friends are like, and my mum even was like, Sam, it's alright, like, we're just glad that you're all safe. We are upset with you, but you're back now, so what can we do, sort of thing. And yeah, that's the end of the Halloween story. I can probably tell it now because it's been like almost 4 years, and I think out of that group of friends I probably talked to about 2 people now, and it's just a bit of a funny story too, like, yes. It's a really funny story, and I haven't really told it to many people because at the time we were like, you can't tell anyone, if our parents find out they're gonna kill us. Pretty funny story.